If you have been thinking about upgrading your rearview mirror to something smarter, you are in the right place. Mirror dash cams have completely transformed how we drive, giving you better visibility, solid evidence in case of an accident, and that peace of mind knowing everything is recorded. Whether you drive a compact sedan, a massive pickup truck, or a commercial van, there is an option perfectly suited for your needs. But with so many models claiming 4K resolution and superior night vision, choosing the right one can feel overwhelming. That is exactly why I have tested and compared the 7 best mirror dash cams available right now. All the links are in the description, so let us find your perfect match. Starting with the Wolfbox G840S, this 12-inch streaming mirror has earned its reputation as the industry benchmark for good reason. It delivers 4K resolution on the front and 1080p on the rear, with an impressive field of view of 170 degrees up front and 140 in the back. What truly sets this model apart is firmware stability. Years on the market means Wolfbox has ironed out all those annoying bugs that plague newer devices. Imagine driving your pickup truck with the bed loaded with camping gear. Your traditional mirror shows nothing but cargo. With the G840S, mount the rear camera near your license plate, and suddenly your truck bed becomes invisible. You see every car behind you, every lane change opportunity. The GPS module stamps speed and location onto every clip for insurance purposes. The only minor drawbacks are the older mini USB connector and the 1080p rear limit, which can struggle with distant plates at night. If you want proven reliability without the flagship price, this is your go-to. For those on a tighter budget, the Jansight T30 offers functional coverage at a fraction of the cost. This 10-inch unit delivers 2.5K upfront and 1080p rear. Unlike the G840S with its premium finish, the Jansight prioritizes practicality. The standout feature is the 10-meter rear camera cable included in the box. If you own a work van like a Transit Connect or ProMaster where rear windows are blocked or non-existent, this is purpose-built for you. The long cable accommodates commercial vehicle lengths without buying extensions, and the streaming rear view makes reversing into tight loading docks dramatically safer. The trade-offs are no Wi-Fi connectivity, meaning you must remove the SD card to access footage, and the mirror glass is heavily tinted, making transparent mode less useful in low light. For commercial use, these compromises are worth the savings. Now for something more tech-forward, the Asdome PG17 4K brings voice control and Wi-Fi 6 to the table. This 12-inch mirror lets you shout commands like lock video without taking your hands off the wheel. Picture this. Someone cuts you off aggressively and you want to save that clip immediately. Instead of reaching up to tap the screen at speed, you say lock video and the footage is preserved. The Wi-Fi 6 means downloading 4K files takes seconds rather than minutes, crucial for showing footage to police at the scene. I genuinely appreciate the engineering here. Voice commands reduce cognitive load when adrenaline is pumping and remembering buttons feels impossible. Compared to the G840S, you get faster transfers and hands-free control, though you sacrifice some of that battle-tested firmware stability. Make sure to buy the Pro version for better rear sensors, as hardware variants exist on the market. The Wolfbox G930 solves a problem the larger models create: sun visors. If you drive a compact car like a Miata or a Jeep with large visors, a 12-inch mirror blocks visor operation entirely. The G930 packs 4K front and 1080p rear into a 10-inch form factor that respects your interior geometry. It uses a newer processor than the G840S, so the interface feels snappier and almost smartphone-like. For convertible owners, this is transformative. When the top is up, blind spots are massive. The streaming camera cuts right through, giving visibility you never had. Unlike its larger siblings, the compact chassis has less surface area for heat dissipation, so expect slightly warmer operation in extreme climates. If your sun visors measure less than 12 inches apart, this is your only high-quality option. The Kamekyo 9.66-inch unit represents true entry-level territory. This is 1080p front and rear, basic by current standards, but functional for a fraction of the price. Here is the logic. If you drive an older car worth a couple thousand, spending premium money on a dashcam makes no financial sense. The Kamekyo adds recording and backup camera functionality to vehicles that never had them. Unlike the Wolfbox units with their refined build quality, this appeals to tinkerers comfortable with troubleshooting. Some users report needing dedicated power lines to avoid reverse flickering, and build quality reflects the price point. Set expectations for a 1 to 2 year lifespan rather than long-term reliability. For beater cars or teenage drivers, this covers the basics. The Wolfbox G850 4K takes a completely different approach by adding advanced driver assistance systems. This 12-inch unit includes lane departure warning, front collision warning, and blind spot detection. For drivers of older vehicles lacking modern safety tech, this fills that gap. Imagine driving an older minivan without factory blind spot sensors. The G850 detects vehicles in your blind zone and alerts you with visual indicators on the mirror edge. Here is the honest reality though. Unlike radar-based factory systems, this camera-based ADAS works best in clear conditions and triggers false positives in rain or confusing road markings. Many users disable audio alerts because they beep during intentional lane changes. The file format also requires third-party apps on Apple devices. Choose this over the G840S only if you specifically want those safety alerts and accept they are not factory-grade. Finally, the crown jewel is the Wolfbox G900 Pro, and this is where sensor technology makes all the difference. The front camera uses the Sony Stravis 2 IMX678 sensor, a generational leap in low-light performance. The rear bumps to 2.5K resolution, a massive upgrade over the 1080p found in every other model on this list. Here is a scenario that shows exactly why this matters. You are a night shift worker driving home at 3 in the morning on unlit rural roads. The highway is pitch black except for your headlights. Someone sideswipes your car and speeds off into the darkness. With budget cameras, you review the footage and see nothing but a white blob where the license plate should be, completely useless for insurance or police. With the G900 Pro, you read that plate number clearly because the Stravis 2 sensor captures detail in near total darkness. That is the difference between paying your deductible yourself and having their insurance cover everything. Users upgrading from older models consistently call it a game changer, specifically praising how the 2.5K rear camera finally lets them read plates of tailgaters. The included 128GB card is necessary because dual high-resolution streams fill storage fast. This is the buy-once solution for drivers who refuse to compromise on evidence quality. So let me break down which one is right for your specific situation. Among the 4 Wolfbox options, here is how to choose. The G840S offers proven reliability and that massive 12-inch screen at a mid-range price, perfect for most drivers. The G930 is mandatory if you drive a compact car or any vehicle where sun visors sit close together, anything under 12 inches of clearance. The G850 adds those safety alerts for older vehicles lacking modern tech, though understand the ADAS features have limitations compared to factory systems. The G900 Pro delivers unmatched night vision and forensic clarity for those who frequently drive in darkness or simply want the absolute best protection money can buy. Beyond Wolfbox, the Jansite T30 dominates commercial vehicle applications with that extra-long cable. The Asdome PG17 wins for tech enthusiasts wanting voice control and lightning-fast Wi-Fi transfers. And the Comecho covers the basics for budget-conscious buyers protecting older vehicles. One universal tip, regardless of which you choose, definitely grab an anti-glare screen protector because it makes a huge difference in bright sunlight. All the product links are waiting for you in the description below. If this comparison helped you decide, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one.